I'm so grateful for the sentence that I think all of us know and maybe all of us love. A problem won't be solved within the matrix that created the problem in the very first place. So that's so wonderful. We see in this wisdom that we have to take this big leap to jump out of the matrix in order to solve the problem. So we start with something very concrete. How do I solve this? And then I have to dive deep into the matrix of how did it happen? Why did I end up in this place? What happened before and before and before and underneath and underneath and underneath? And then the concrete topic opens its arms and reveals to us, I'm a symptom of a matrix. You have to solve the matrix. That's the first gift that a problem might have for us. And yet, the interesting question is not, is this sentence true or not, but if so, how do we exit the matrix? And I would love to mention one aspect that's so vivid to me when it comes to global change. We are in a very burned out situation of how is it possible to at least slow the climate change down in a way that we do not die all at once so soon. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, we ask for not enough. We are still begging for the better prison. It's not about that. If we want to exit the matrix that brought us into this global exhaustion of resources on so many levels, we have to step into the courage of dealing with overabundance. To be honest, since I'm doing research around collective trauma healing, around embodiment, around the superpowers of your nervous system and your instincts, I get more and more convinced it's not a little bit working, hopefully, if all of us go into more effort. We cannot squeeze more effort out of the species at the moment, out of the civilization. We are already squeezed out. We are already dry. We are already burned out. It's the solution cannot come from more work or more effort or more trying to do the right thing and avoiding the wrong thing. It doesn't come from us feeling more guilty for having caused the climate change. Yes, we caused it. No, guilt doesn't help. Guilt makes us stay stuck in the problem because guilt is the very background of the matrix that has brought us to this place. We are sinners. And the challenge is, one of the challenging points is exiting the matrix of us being a walking problem means us stepping into the courage of embodying that we are walking enrichment for this planet. We are welcomed by existence. We are loved by Mother Earth, not in a way of, we can keep slapping her in the face and we can keep violating her because she loves us anyway, haha. We will end up sensing that we are violating ourselves, and that we are not saving anybody else but ourselves. And that in those concrete steps, with that much amount of clarity and focus in our self-love, that of course the rest of the planet will flourish again as well, will blossom, just because we step back into self-love and out of our addiction underestimating ourselves. So here is the challenge. Those methods that are coming from the new matrix, instead of repeating the old one of, please do what I'm telling you because I know it. And it's kind of tiny and kind of difficult and kind of contracting and exhausting, but we have to do it. The alternative is those methods that will provide a blossoming future for us. We already know in our nervous system. We have known it for billions of years, so that's easy. We know it. We just have to listen. But that's not what this topic is about. Those methods will be recognized as being written in the matrix of overabundance, an overabundance of effectiveness, and an overabundance of points where we can enter the game. It's not, no, we have to save this first. No, that. It's like, it doesn't matter, baby. It doesn't matter. Just step into the field that's waiting for you, and show up with a vibration that you have been studying since a few billions of years. And my conviction is that if we apply those methods coming from the right direction in terms of it works effectively in order to update ourselves about ourselves, that we are walking gifts for this universe, and that work in a new matrix in an effective way in order to show up for the suffering around or for living beings on this planet, we will be busy with slowing the effectiveness down, with titrating the effectiveness, with titrating the speed of change, just because we step back into the inner superpowers. And we will be busy with digesting the breakthroughs of beauty and intensity and aliveness. We will be busy with keeping up with the speed of how future manifests again in a presence where we will end up wanting to live. It's all about that. If we recover in our deep instinctive sense, I want to live, this life is good. It's like if we do this tiny shift, everything will come from there. And this tiny shift is like, it's the first and the last step. We already won the race. The moment that we say yes to life. Yes to life.